obviously out here at the Super Bowl gets you thinking big picture, what can be, what can't be. It's just probably more of a what can't be. But realistically, 10 wins gets you into the dance. You get into the dance, you can do what Washington did, and maybe you even finish it off. But, like, how far away are the Saints from not the Super Bowl, but 10 wins?
First of all, Vontae Leach. I was sitting over here. I don't know if anyone remembers the name Vontae Leach, but that's how rare it was that I can't even remember the name of someone like that. Like, all right, how far away are they from 10 wins? I hope really far, because I hope that they take this opportunity to lean into the rebuild a little bit, or to speed up the rebuild. I feel like if the ultimate goal was winning 10 games this year, it could be done. I feel like you could keep Derek Carr, you could bring in Kellen Moore, you could keep everybody on the current roster, which they might do anyway, Alvin Kamara, DeMario Davis, Tyrann Mathieu. You could add your Justin Simmons type. You could sign your Chase Young. Like, you could have the exact same offseason as last year. And if you're a little healthier, maybe you could go 10-7 and win the NFC South. I think it is somewhat possible. But I want them to stop chasing it. I was okay with them chasing it a couple years ago when they had 5 All-Pros in their prime still. I was sort of okay with it last year when they had 5 Pro Bowlers still close to their prime. They just don't have that anymore. It's time to, like, if they want to be like, hey, Kellen Moore, guess what? You can become we can follow the Denver Broncos blueprint, and within like 2 years you can have your quarterback and you can be a team on the rise. If you go chasing 10 wins this year, you're saying, well, it'll be 3 years till you can have that now, and I just don't want to delay that process anymore.
Yeah, I think realistically they're closer to 10 now than they will be 2 years from now. Like that's the thing. I think you can hit 10 probably. Not I think it's realistic to hit 10 next year, and I know a lot of people have, like, that I've talked to in my life are like, no, like, absolutely not. And yeah, I think so. I mean, like, if you had a healthy team and some depth, like, you can hit 10. But a year from now, if you just hang on to that, everybody's old as hell. Like, they're already
old as hell. Like,
yeah. But
it is a year from now.
Yeah, but it's like they're old as hell now. But like a year from now, it's like the dog with the cataracts and eyes and everything. Like, it's like real old.
I think they're the dog with the cataracts in their eyes now.
Right. The dog with the cataracts in their eyes, but then like the hearing goes and you walk up behind the dog and like you touch them and they jump and they're like, oh man, you're in the room. Like, they stop barking at the door. Like, I think a year from now, that's where they're at. Shout out to Shireen. But
my dogs are peeing in my house.
My girl's getting old, man. But yeah, no, I think that's probably, a year from now. I think they're really old.
They could have won 10. I don't know if anyone disagrees with this. I think if you push the reset button on the Nintendo machine, they could have won 10 this year if they didn't have a colossal amount of injuries. I'm not saying that's noble. I'm not saying they should have been a goal. I'm saying this team could have won 10. They started 2-0. They were almost 3-0. They almost beat the Eagles and the Commanders. Like, could they? Is there a reality where they could have been a 10-17 this year? Yeah. It's the at what cost part of this conversation, and it's time to stop chasing. They missed their window. I get why they chased it in 21, 22, 23. Stop chasing. Please
I
stop
expect
chasing.
them to keep chasing it.
Yeah.
I do. We're gonna see though. We'll find out what they're gonna do. We won't get any insight from Kellen Moore on that this week because he's gonna play dumb. But yeah, it'll be interesting once we finally can find out.